Meet Miss Daisy Worthen. She is not a very good driver.
It was the car's fault.
And she needs a chauffeur.
Hope what I'm looking for is somebody to drive my mother around.
Says she done gone around the bend a little bit.
Oh, no, she's all there.
Oh, that's good.
Too much there's the problem.
Thus begins a unique friendship between an unlikely couple that will last 25 years.
You're speeding, I can see it.
Oh, no, Miss Daisy, no. We only doing about 19 miles an hour.
I like to go under the speed limit.
Yes, but the speed limit's 35, yeah.
The slower you go, the more you save on gas.
The story is called Driving Miss Daisy, and recently, Hollywood headed south to Atlanta to turn what was a Pulitzer Prize-winning play into a motion picture, a process that, according to producer Richard Zanuck, cannot be forced.
The worst thing you can do is to try to manufacture a hit by compromising either in the cast or in the writing along the way, and so we set out to live up to the integrity of the original play.
Oh, Lord have mercy. It don't take more than 5 minutes to load up the trunk of this car. Now, you fixing to break both your arms and your legs before we even get out of Atlanta.
The film stars Morgan Freeman as Hoke Colburn, Jessica Tandy as Miss Daisy, and Dan Aykroyd as Daisy's son, Booley.
You're a doodle, Mama.
It also features Patti LuPone as Booley's wife, Florine, and Esther Roll as Idella, Miss Daisy's unflappable maid.
I wouldn't be in your shoes if the sweet Lord Jesus come down and asked me himself.
Instead of making this turn, going straight down that street so we continue to get...
Having directed past films such as Tender Mercies and Crimes of the Heart, director Bruce Beresford was an ideal choice for the project, according to producer Lily Finney Zanuck.
He really is the perfect director for this material. He brought a perspective to it that we wouldn't necessarily find with somebody else. He's just sentimental enough without making something corny.
The picture, which begins in the 40s, finds Hoke and Miss Daisy trying to get along, an attempt that does not go well.
I don't need you. I don't want you.
I'm gone, Miss Daisy.
All right, Idella. See you tomorrow.
I'm going too, Miss Daisy.
Good. What are you doing?
I'm trying to drive you to the store.
How the old lady been treating you, Hoke?
Oh, man, I tell you one thing. She know how to throw a fit.
For Freeman, the part of Hoke was a continuation of a role he created in the original play, and portraying him again on film was a natural.
You sure right about that. Some parts reach out and grab you, no matter what you have to do them. You settle into them like old shoes or an old coat, and Hoke was one of those parts. I just knew him so intimately.
During the course of the filming, Jessica Tandy turned 80 years old, and as far as she was concerned, landing the role of Miss Daisy was the only birthday present she needed.
It's a wonderful script and a wonderful part. I think she's very different from me. She's so opinionated. She's so sure she's right about everything. She's having a wonderful sense of humor, though.
Doesn't your baby look cute?
Well, it's not exactly the word I'd pick.
It's true that she's raspy and difficult and abrasive, but she's very, very honest in every sense of the word, and I think that Hoke really responded well to that.
You know, I think you're the best widow in the state of Georgia.
One scene which shows another side of Daisy and signals a softening in her feelings toward Hoke comes when Hoke makes a difficult confession.
Just can't read.
Stop saying that. You're making me mad.
She cannot conceive of the fact that he can't read. And she goes about teaching him in a way that supports him rather than denigrates him.
Bower. What does that B letter sound like?
B?
Of course.
That's one of the nicest things about her.
Since the story of Miss Daisy begins back in 1948, one challenge facing the production was to recreate realistic period scenery.
Cars had to be right, all the clothes had to be right, even all the products in the kitchen. You know, when you open the cupboard, all the groceries have to be right.
Some of the scenes were based on true events. Daisy is involved with the local synagogue, which was actually bombed in 1958.
Somebody done bombed the temple.
Who would do such a thing?
Always be the same ones.
This scene points up the fact that Hoke and Miss Daisy have more in common than they care to admit, a fact that influenced writer and Pulitzer winner Alfred Urey.
It interested me to write about two minority figures, one of whom was able to come to terms with being a victim of prejudice and one who wasn't.
I ever tell you about the first time I leave the state of Georgia?
When was that?
A few minutes back.
Despite the fact that they came from different backgrounds and lived in a segregated world, Daisy and Hoke formed a lifelong bond, a bond that transcended color and focused on what was really important.
Hoke,
Yes.
you're my best friend.
No, go on now, Miss
No,
Daisy.
you are. You are.